Mom and Dad were both so angry, but they're saying they'll forgive and apologize.
What? Why should I be the one to pay? I don't think I'll ever be able to get people who would say that I'm never going to see them again.
Don't be stupid. If that's what you're saying, I'm divorcing you. Get out.
Actually, I was just about to leave,
My name is Jade, and I'm a 30-year-old worker. Just recently, my boyfriend Harry, per me, we're both into online games, and we had a meetup. He is 7 years older than me and is accepting. He understands how important work is and keeps a nice distance, which is like about him. However, I do not know what to do at proposed to. Marriage wasn't really an option I was thinking about. I felt like marriage seemed binding. Of course, I don't mean I want to have an affair or anything, but it just felt like more responsibility and becoming unable to focus just on my own work. I don't really have any hobbies in work. Working makes me feel good. I generally don't know what to do, so I'm probably a bit strange. This is mostly the reason why all my ex-boyfriends left me.
You're like a guy. Why do I have to adjust my schedule of your work?
They've said things like this to me. In the end, men want to be the ones in control. They'll even probably expect me to become housewife or say things like house the wife's job. Unbearable. That's why I've never thought of marriage being a happy ending. But Harry has proposed to me. I checked to see if he truly understands.
I'm not quitting my job.
Of course not.
I don't know whether I can go out or either.
I don't mind.
We're both going to do the nose work, okay with that?
I've lived on my own for a long time problem.
When I focus on work, we may not have as much time together. Are you okay with that?
I have multiple hobbies and I know spend time on my own.
Why do you want to marry me then?
It's just that even if everything you say is true, I don't want you to become someone else's. Even if we only live together on We Live separately, I still want to mark. Not just boyfriend and girlfriend, officially married couple who have vowed to love each other forever. It's just my selfish request. So if you don't want to, we don't have to get married. Living common law is a good option for us.
This all made sense to me, so I decided to trust him. He truly understood me and made these suggestions. I know I can manage married life with a man. I am not sure if I need to change my name if I get married. This is why I decided to marry Harry. As I had been telling my family, I had no intention of getting married. They were all really surprised when they saw him. My mother was in tears because she was so happy. I realized how much this meant to her. She always said, "Live the life you." In truth, I'm sure she wanted her daughter to get married. I feel so happy to put a smile on my face. I'm glad I got married. We have our wedding and we start life together as husband and wife. We've moved into our new house, unpacked, and gone through all the complicated paperwork as well. It was then that Harry suggested we stay at his parents' house. It seems that the relatives are gathering on Saturday. I have to make sure I'm not rude to them.
Oh, no problem. My parents were already old they'll probably think of you as a granddaughter rather than a daughter. So you don't have to worry too much.
This is what my husband says, and it makes me feel a little better. I did want to properly say hello to your in-laws after the wedding, so I agreed to Harry's suggestion to the gathering. I had no idea what was about to happen. I called my mother and asked her whether anything I should be careful about house was cautious, because I knew that all the relatives were coming. Since my dad died when I was young, my mom is taking care of me on her own. I love and respect her so much. When I have concerns, I always speak up.
I should take an apron with me, right?
Yes, it might not be good to help W preparation too much. So ask them if they need help and say yes. You should be ready to do what they ask. Don't forget to bring some gifts with you.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
After speaking to her, I feel so much this is going to work. On the day we are going to Harry's house, I feel completely ready. Harry drives, and in about 40 minutes, we arrive. It's been since the wedding that I have seen my in-laws and the relatives. Harry says they're all looking forward to seeing me. I have no worries anymore, and I am so happy. Once we are at the house, it seems the relatives are already there. I can hear them chatting inside, and they may already be dining. I follow my husband into the living.
Oh, you're here. Come on in.
Sit down, and we can toast one more.
Harry's parents are slightly overweight, and they look cheerful. We sit down and have our drinks. I hand the gift I brought to Harry.
Oh, thank you so much.
Is there anything I can do to help?
As I say this, I take my apron out.
No, there is no need. You just sit here and enjoy.
Okay, thank you.
Neither of Harry's parents ask me to help with anything and say I should enjoy the dinner. I am a little surprised. Both of them are quite old. Harry's 68, while his father is 72. As Harry said, they may be treating I am their granddaughter. These thoughts go through my head. Continue dinner when it happened.
Here's another beer.
Thank you.
The wedding was wonderful, wasn't it?
Harry's mother comes over to me and talking about the wedding.
Oh, thank you.
If I had one complaint, it would be about your mother, though.
I'm sorry. What do you mean?
Well, I'm not sure what you mean by edit, but I can certainly help with any spelling or grammar mistakes.
Excuse me?
It kind of ruins the feel of celebration, doesn't it? Well, she was hiding it with makeup did stand out. If I had a scar like that, I'd never the wedding.
I couldn't believe my ears. Harry's mother was insulting my mom. Then her husband steps in and adds his comment.
Well, I guess it can't be helped because I don't have a father. It would be wrong to have neither pa the wedding. So even if she's scarred, she'd have to attend, even though she knew how embarrassing it was.
Unbelievable. What on earth are they saying? My mom's scar is the result of an act. When my dad drove when I was a child, Mom would sit with me in the back seat, 6 safety belts. However, a speeding car from the opposite lane came crashing into us. Though my dad cut the wheel, he hit a pole and died there and then. Mom came on top of me to protect me, but a piece of glass from the front was stuck in her face and she was injured. It seems Harry's parents don't know this. I look at Harry. I've explained everything to him. See how my mom got the scar. Harry looks uncomfortable, picks at his food, and begins to eat. You're not going to defend me? I am completely disappointed at him. Your wife's mother is being made fur, and you're not going to take your W side? And as for my in-laws, completely out of the question. It's unthinkable. They're laughing fun of my mother in front of the rest. I could not let this pass.
Excuse me, what made you say something like that? Didn't you even consider for a moment why my mother has that scar?
Maybe they didn't expect me to snap them, but they seem to be in shock. The relatives are suddenly all silent well.
She got it trying to protect me during an accident where we lost my dad. If she hadn't saved me, I may have been the one who got injured or even killed, making fun of people's scars without even knowing what they went through. This is unbelievably childlike. I'm sorry, but I'm going home.
The relatives all look uncomfortable. In-laws are turning red. Harry is staring at me with his mouth open. I stand up and leave the house. I catch a cab, head to the station, a train home. Once I am home, I decide to gather and prepare to leave. but it's already nighttime and I can't drive because I've been drinking. So I spend that night at home. I decided to wait for Harry to return day. I wanted to leave as soon as possible, but maybe it's better to talk to him and hear what he has to say before. When he's at home, he looks very irritable. He throws his bags on the floor and me.
What was that? You embarrassed me and my parents.
Your parents are the ones to blame. They insulted my mom in front of all the relatives. Why do you think my mom has that scar and you won't even defend me?
That's not what I'm talking about. First, I apologize for embarrassing your parents like that.
What do you mean that's not what you're talking about? If your parents hadn't acted so shy, none of this would have happened.
You're insulting my parents again.
That is not what I am doing. I am saying the facts. I am explaining what happened.
They're being so generous. You should be grateful.
What? Why should I be the one to apologize? I don't think I'll be able to get along with people who would say that. I'm never going to see them again.
Don't be stupid. If that's what you're saying, I'm done with you. Get out.
Actually, I was just about to leave. No.
I pick up the bags that I already have.
You intended to leave?
Yes, exactly. Because your family sick's terrible to me.
Okay, then I have something to show.
He takes out the divorce papers and them onto the table. He's already filled it out, and his signature is witnessed by 2 others. This means they discussed this, and if I didn't listen to them, they would have handed me these papers. Unbelievable. I want nothing to do people.
So, you scared? If you're sorry at all, we're going to my parents' house right now to apologize.
I wonder why he thought this would weigh to threaten me. I pick up the divorce papers and leave the house without another word. Harry shouts, "Hey!" but I ignore him. And I am back at my mom's house. Of course, I've submitted the form on the way. This means I have nothing to do with anymore. My mom is surprised to see me home, hears what happened, and has a frown face.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, if you say that again, I'm going to be angry. You're the person I love and respect most. If anyone insults you, I won't forgive them. I don't care if it's my husband's parents.
Thank you, Jade.
A few days passed, and Harry had reached out to me several times, but I continued to ignore him. Then it seems he couldn't wait any longer, so he arrived at our doorstep. I don't want to let him in, so we at the entrance.
Will you reply, Tome? And you have home right now?
Why should I? I have nothing to do anymore.
What? What do you mean?
I submitted the divorce papers.
Huh?
We are not husband and wife anymore.
Don't be silly. Why would you do that?
You're the one who got the papers ready. It was just up to me to submit them.
I was only trying to threaten you.
What do I care? And why would you divorce papers just to threaten me?
I can't believe this. I'm going to our marriage again.
Well, I'm not going to sign anything. And besides, I've already submitted to prevent you from doing that.
No way.
Harry suddenly seems to have lost his strength.
Please help me find a solution. We were in love.
You know, that's not the reason why you want me to take care of your parents, right?
Harry freezes. He couldn't have expected me to say anything like that.
Your parents? They seem to have C and a sore back. They're quite old now, so you want to make sure they're in good condition. Who can take care of them, right? Otherwise, all the responsibility is yours because you're their only source of information.
Harry is completely shook up, and he is suddenly angry.
Okay, fine. Then you're CC right now.
No way. Why should I take care of your parents? They have nothing to do with me anymore.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm taking you home no matter what.
You think you can threaten me?
I'm being serious.
As Harry says this, a man appears be. I look at the man and I'm startled. The man speaks to Harry.
What did you mean by what you just said?
Huh? Who are you?
Oh, forgive me.
The man shows Harry his badge.
Are you a real cop?
Yes, I patrol around this area under. I can call help right now if that's.
No, thank you.
Are you stalking this woman?
No, I'm her husband.
Her husband?
He's my ex-husband. He's been stalking me.
What are you saying?
Can you please explain? Sir, I would like to ask that you cease station with me.
No way. I just wanted to talk, but I'll come another time.
Panicking, Harry runs away.
Jade, are you all right?
You shocked me, Mitch. I didn't expect you to show up like that.
This policeman is named Mitch, and he's been my friend since we were children.
I've recently been assigned to the near here.
Really? Good thing you were on patrol?
No, I actually received a call from.
I look inside the house and see my mom smiling at me.
She lived on her own, right? So I was worried, and I decided to check my son once in a while.
Really? I didn't know.
We decided together that we'd surprise her. When did you come back?
Did you?
After that, we go into the living room where we talk about everything that's been happening. I tell Mitch about what happened with my dad. Mitch says I should post a restraint, so I do so straight away. Thanks to this, I am able to complete my relationship with him and his fans. By the way, according to a mutual friend of ours, you're looking for a job. It seems that Harry's parents are having a tough time with their sore back. Harry is nursing them while we'll be fine. He is unable to get married again. His days just working and nursing parents. Serves him right. As for me, I'm enjoying my work. But there's been one small change. My childhood friend has become my husband. Right now, I am living happily with my mom. The in-laws are unbelievable. How can they say something like that? It's not even about them being too understanding or anything like that. I can't believe Harry wouldn't even say something about them. I'm glad Jade was able to leave then. Good for her that she's now married to someone who truly understands her. Congratulations. I hope she lives happily ever after with her family. Thanks for sticking around until the... Please subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.